Hey guys, it's PM Mathis, your local indie author distributor, and I hope that you've had a what? A great hump day. Yes. Of course, it won't be hump day when you get this, but I just like to say that because I'm recording it on a Wednesday and it just makes me smile. It just makes me giggle. So, I'm on a themed um, content creating mode this week and as I move forward. And so this week, the week of October the 15th, my theme was living the dream. And we all have one. So it is very vital that we dream bigger than ourselves, because if we don't, then we have the responsibility of creating every aspect, every action, every situation for that dream. But if we give it over to God, then He is responsible, because why? He put the dream in our heart in the first place. And He is faithful to finish what He started. And He knew you before your parents even knew to call your name. So why not allow the one that created you, who constantly breathes the life breath into you, the opportunity to show up and show out in your life? I know that I'm excited because God has given me so many dreams and so many promises that I about just can't wait until it all comes to pass. So I want to encourage you this week with the thought process of living your dream. And I'm going to give you 9 points, which I am covering these points as I want you to go out there and check me out on Instagram. And I am just under Pamela Mathis or Pam Mathis. Also, check me out on my Facebook Lives. Now, that is Facebook, and that is under Pew Partner because that's my business page. I want you guys to know that on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays, I will be coming live. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, generally it'll be between 10 and 10:15 because that's when I take my lunch break. My break at work. And then on Wednesdays, it will be about 12:45 because it'll be right in between a little section of my lunch break, because I want to, like I said on these posts, to be relevant, to be timely, to give you information and content that you need. And I'm doing the YouTube, in order to incorporate all of what I've done for that week. This is going to be a series. I'm just not sure what to call it yet, but when I put it out there on YouTube, I will have a series name for it. So just hold on and just wait for that. So let me just go ahead and jump right into my 9 points that I want to give you, because I want to make sure I cover, a little bit of detail, for each point that I give you. And I'm not going to keep you too long. I try to keep these videos, about 10, 11 minutes, just to give you some, some little nuggets, and to definitely ask you to subscribe to my YouTube page and to check me out on my social media. Okay, so when it comes to living your dream, you have to be honest about what you want from life. Literally just sit down and take an inventory. Find out what you're good at, what you're passionate about, what you know that you could do if you never got paid for it. Now, I've always loved to write and tell a story. So I knew that somewhere along the line that writing would come into play. And plus, I have always been inspired and intrigued how people can hold my attention with their story or their message. So figure out what you want from this life and then run after it. Point number 2, you have to ignore the limiting self-talk and negative people. I don't think I have to do much explaining on that. I think that that's pretty well self-evident. Excuse me, I was going to try to use another word, but it didn't come out right. You just can't listen to that stuff, because if you listen to it, then you won't be able to accomplish what God has in the works for you. The third point, enjoy being different. I absolutely love not having a twin. And I mean that in the fact of, I don't want nobody dressing like me. I don't want nobody having the same stuff I have. I just don't like to see my reflection in somebody else's mirror. Okay. So just love who you are. I mean, I love color. I love to have fun. I love to smile, so I just am going to be me no matter where you see me. And I would suggest that you do the same. The fourth point would be okay with failing. Because, as we walk along this journey and as we try to accomplish, those goals and plans, visions and dreams that we have for ourselves, we will fail. But don't let it deter you or stop you or shut you down. Okay, so that one thing failed. That don't mean you're a big old failure over here, because to say it failed, that means something. But to say you're a failure means that you're putting yourself down. And don't ever do that. The situation might not work out, but you're always going to work out as long as you continue to get up, as long as you continue to keep moving. Your voice is your calling card. You've got to be able to stand in a room and command it. You need to be able to stand out in a crowded room. And the focus then just becomes about you. Why? Because you have a presence, you have a voice, you have a mission and a goal. And people will know that. Why? Because you're going to speak it. You're going to give voice to it. You're going to give life to it. And you elude it. So make sure your voice is your calling card. You have to walk, talk, act as though you believe in your own stuff. I think I do this well. I believe in me. I know I'm going to figure this out. And what am I trying to figure out? I'm trying to figure out how to incorporate my Young Living business. As you can see, my essential oil. And this one I'm talking about this week is abundance. Because I am walking in abundance. I trust in God's abundance. Why? Because He clearly says in the Bible that we can have it. And He wants to give it to us. And abundance, this is the law of attraction in the bottle. So you have to believe it. You have to speak it. You have to walk in it. So I am using my Young Living business, and I am incorporating my Young Living business with my passion. And my passion is to be a renowned speaker and a best-selling author. So I could not be mastering those things if I didn't actually tell you what the titles of my books are. The first one was, of course, You Are God's Love Story. The second was Daddy, You Can Hold My Hand. And the third one is Ordinary Princess. I am very proud of these books because they entail, my journey from before God, in the middle with God, and at the end. I haven't gotten there yet, but to hear Him say, well done one day, that's my ultimate end game, and to take as many people with me as possible. Okay? So that's what I mean by walking and talking, acting as though you believe in your own stuff. I believe in me. I trust that this is gonna happen. This is gonna jump off. Why? Because God says so. God gave me the dream. So I trust it. I believe it. I hold it in my heart. The seventh is plan out your dream life. Dream beyond your own ability. Plan out the details of what that dream will look like. Write it down, make the vision plain, and then speak it. You have the ability because God said so. The eighth, face your fears. Now, this is not an easy task, but it's doable. Why? Because you're going to trust God. You're going to allow him to honor his word out of your mouth. Okay? And the last point, you have to exercise your willpower to change direction by creating disciplines in your life. You got to be disciplined, guys. You got to be consistent. You got to show up for yourself. Okay? I'm going to leave you with this scripture, and it's Philippians 1:6, which says, "Be confident of this, that he who began a good work in you will carry it on to completion until the day that Christ returns." Guys, I hope this has blessed you, and I hope that you just continue on in your fulfilling of God's purpose and dream for you. Hey, this is PM Mathis, your local indie author, and your local your local author distributor. I'm sorry, got hung up on that. And as always, I want you to what? Be blessed. Okay, guys, I'll talk to you later. Bye.